Hello, Erin.
Hi, Don.
Or should I be calling you teacher, Erin?
All good.
Erin, I know we're super tight on time. Usually we have, it's about a 20-minute, 30-minute call, but it's shrunk down to 10. So I want to try to compact the valuable message we have for coaches as well as our soon-to-be clients that are watching this. So let's just take it from the top. Can you introduce our audience who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. So my name's Erin Lecky from Canada, and I've been a teacher for over 10 years now. I've taught children and adults and all levels. My background is psychotherapy and psychology. I have a master's in transpersonal psychology, which is basically spiritual psychology. And I'm also a yoga teacher, and I'm currently studying yoga therapy. So I do a whole lot of different things. And I really enjoy teaching, which is why I've stuck it with it for so long.
Gotcha. And you and I have known each other for a better part of 2 years now. I remember you were introduced from a coach of ours, and now you are teaching you've limited it down. It's very select who you're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get into one student because he's been with us for, I would say, closing on 3.5, if not 4 years, right? Yeah. Um, and he had a coach prior to being with you. But now that he's with you, I want to just share with the audience the type of sessions that you're doing because it's a little bit unique, right? It's a little bit out of the box from what we do, which is we choose articles that our clients are interested in. We'll have a discussion on it. We'll provide real-time corrections and feedback, get more granular, talk about their mistakes, talk about their bad habits. Your student, however, is, what would you say? He's at the past the advanced level. He's very fluent. He's also a director of finance working for a pretty big multinational company. And from what I know of him, he's he's in constant engagements with stakeholders from overseas, and he's in very high level discussions. So he joined our program, and I want to just have you share, what are you doing with him? Because now you guys have been together for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, so he has a very special interest, and it also happens to be my favorite topic, which is psychology and spirituality. So in our sessions, we have chose books that and articles that focus around exactly what he's interested in the moment with regards to it could be emotions or practicing meditation or even yoga. We've even tapped into some trauma articles. So anything that is applicable to anything that he's learning about in psychology is what we're focusing on in the classes. And I think because he has such a strong interest in this branch of psychology, we've created lessons where I create some questions so we can go deeper into the topics that he finds the most interesting.
So, I mean, because typically it's business related, right? I mean, a lot of the students that join our program, they're going into the mindset of, I'm learning more about my given topic, which could be finance, marketing, sales, what have you. But what you're doing is kind of outside of business, psychology, meditation. So how are you able to customize and tailor to what your student wants? How did you make that happen?
Uh, I always ask him what he's interested in the moment, and
Mm.
then I select a few different teachers.
Mm.
The teachers often have articles that are online, so maybe I'll introduce him to a teacher via a particular article. If he resonates with that teacher, then we'll go deeper by selecting a book that teacher has written. So we've covered, I can't even remember how many spiritual teachers now, probably at least 15, maybe even 20. And the great thing is that he just loves the teachers that I choose. We're just very much on the same page. So if I'm working with somebody, I say, I say to my student, how about this teacher? And he reads it. He's like, yes, I really like that. And not everybody he resonates with, but the ones that he does, we're able to go deeper into their teachings. And we're very much, like I said, we're just on the same page with what we're interested in and what that particular teacher is saying about mindfulness or about psychology or about emotions. And a lot of the stuff has to do with the body. And he really soaks all that stuff up. So it's been going really well. And because we both have the same passion for those topics, it's continued on until now.
I love that. So that's a unique approach because you're going from selecting teachers of that topic, and then you'll get into the article, which is a bit shorter size. And then if it really resonates with your student, you'll go into a book written by the teacher.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Yeah. And so then you're having him read the book, and then how do you guys conduct the sessions? Is it like, do you assign him chapters, or do you have him read? Can you get into
Yeah. That? So we usually choose, if the chapter is not too long, we usually choose one chapter per session. So he'll read the chapter, and then I'll send him some questions shortly after that. So I'll also read it, create questions about things that I think that he might be particularly interested in the chapter, or just questions around like what resonated with him the most in that chapter. He goes over the answers and prepares his answers for the class. And then during the class, we start our class usually with some discussion just about what's going on in our lives. He tells me some stories and things, and then we dive into the questions after that.
Awesome. Now, because he is at a high level of speaking, do you ever get into having correct him or giving him suggestions and recommendations of alternative ways of answering questions?
Yeah, on occasion. So like you said, he's very advanced, so he makes very few mistakes. But I do, as he's talking, I do type out the mistakes that he's made, and then he can see those afterwards. Sometimes I'll suggest different expressions for him. For example, some idioms. I'll introduce different things that maybe he can articulate what he's trying to say a little bit more smoothly through the idiom or through the expression. But often he already knows. I say, do you know this word? And he's, yep, I know that word. So it's really great. He knows a lot, but he's still learning some words and idioms from our sessions as well.
Gotcha. Now, before we close, I know you got 1 minute before you get on another call here. Any words of wisdom or any lessons that you can give to our coaches that are watching this on how to create longevity, how to form a relationship that can go on not just for a month, but we're talking 6 months, a year, and beyond. Can you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really about getting to know your student and developing that rapport and that relationship and really finding what they're interested in and tailoring lessons around that. If the student's interested and you have good rapport, then they're going to enjoy the lessons and they're going to get a lot out of the lessons and they're going to want to continue. Both my student and I actually look forward to our sessions every week because it's something that we both really like. And I think that's really important.
That's a wrap. I'll let you
go. Cool. All right. Thanks, Don.
Thank you so much. It was a very compact 10 minutes. I'm hoping that a lot of the coaches that are watching this can get some good value and some good lessons. There are. I'll summarize it and I'll have it and share it on our social handles.
All right. Perfect. Erin, sounds great. Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise. Bye-bye. See you later.